Beyond Raw's new Iso-peptide protein formula, specifically the cookies and cream. Let's go over the big three: taste, quality, and cost. Taste-wise, the cookies and cream, pretty good. I've also had the vanilla, I've had the chocolate, and I find that you kind of have to have the perfect amount of water, or else it kind of tastes really weird, or you can do milk with it too, as with any protein. But if you don't get the perfect amount of water, it tastes kind of funky. But I found a serving size on this guy is 2 scoops, 30 servings a tub, so there's 60 scoops in there. I found that if you mix it with 8 ounces of water, a full serving, then it's pretty good. Or if you do 1 scoop with 4 ounces of water, which you're not quite hitting the protein you probably should there unless you're a gal. But yeah, about 8 ounces of water every 2 scoops is pretty darn good. It does have a hint, like you can taste the BCAAs in here, which I'm going to go over in a second. You can kind of taste the leucine. It has a distinctive taste. Best way I could describe it, if you're 21 or over, it's kind of like the first time you have a beer. At first it kind of tastes, maybe gross. I wouldn't say gross, but it tastes odd, but you kind of learn to love it, and it's an acquired taste. So it doesn't taste half bad at all. It's pretty good. The cost of it does get up there. It's $60 for a 30 serving tub. Now, the only reason I could bring myself to afford this guy, and it actually is a pretty good deal if you think about it, it's kind of like having 2 supplements at one, because there's 30 grams of protein and there's 13 grams of BCAAs in here. If you compare that to any like BCAA supplement you're buying off the shelf, standard is like a 5-gram serving of BCAAs, and there's 13 in here, so you're getting more than double that. The protein that's in here, they got 3 types of protein. They got the hydrolyzed peptides, like they have advertised on the front there. They've got 10 grams of whey isolate, and then they got 10 grams of micellar or micellar casein, however you say it. So you're hitting all 3 timely absorptions of protein. You're getting the super, super fast, like take it as soon as you're done working out, peptide type of protein. You got the whey isolate, like 20 minutes after. And then you got the long-lasting casein that's going to kind of help carry you for several hours. So not something you even necessarily have to eat right after. The BCAA is on here. It's got a whopping 10 grams of L-leucine. So if you don't know a whole lot about BCAAs, I did a video on the same company's precision BCAAs. Check that out in the related videos or whatnot. 10 grams of L-leucine, and then 1.5 grams of isoleucine, and 1.5 grams of valine. So solid formula. It's also got a 0.5 gram of coconut, or not coconut, MCT oil, which is nearly the same thing. If you don't know what MCT oil does or what it is, it's a healthy fat that helps chain onto stored fat and can help metabolize that for energy. At a 0.5 gram dose, it's not the most amazing thing ever, but it is kind of neat to have in there. And also it's got an InstaSpike formula to improve insulin sensitivity, is my understanding. So quality protein, tastes pretty good. I've had the chocolate and vanilla, and if you mix them with the wrong amount of water, it doesn't really quite hit. But 8 ounces, 2 scoops, you're getting 2 quality products in one. And then what I'm actually pretty curious about, if any of you have had the mixed berry flavor, please leave a comment in the comments below, because I haven't had it. I have no idea. That's kind of different for a protein. So if anybody's had that, or if you have input on the other flavors, taste, anything like that, let us know.